Ladies and gentlemen, the 1968 Camaro. It's custom. Tangelo pearl and bronze paint. It's got an LS1 in it. It's got a 6-speed manual transmission, an aluminum radiator, electric fan, brakes, rotors, calipers all the way around. It also has been converted to a 4-link adjustable coilover suspension in the rear in order to make room for the mini tubbed inner fenders and massive 335 millimeter wide rear tires. This car's something else. Front suspension has been retrofitted with a tubular A-arm, adjustable coilovers, and power rack and pinion steering. Power brakes, power steering, air conditioning. Interior is completely custom, fancy radio. What an incredible looking car. But here's the one thing that doesn't have. Welcome to Celebrity Cars, folks. We're located right off the strip, all those fancy shiny lights down there on the strip. You come on vacation, you want to come check us out, please do. The only thing it doesn't have hooked up right now are those little actuators to make these go over by themselves. So they're in here real nice and tight. This is not metal. I don't know what this is made out of, but this is not metal, this whole front grille here. But you open these up when you want to drive in the dark, and then you close them back up. No, they're not going to fly open while you're driving down the road or anything like that. They're in here pretty good. But that's, it's not a negative. It's just, something that wasn't done. So, on down the road, you can work yourself into making those do what they're supposed to do. Up to you. But other than that, look at this car. The whole car is steel. This is not a fiberglass hood. This is a very custom hood that has been made and installed in here. It's super, super cool. There's no Bondo anywhere. I've already checked with a magnet. This is all fresh steel, and it feels incredible. It looks amazing. There's only a couple really small locations that, boy, we had to hone in on finding so many defects with the paint, and they're really small. Come on over here and let me just show you right now. There's a real small ding right here in this location. It is what it is. And then right along this little piece here is a little rough paint. It's got some, it's almost like you feel like you could peel it off. It's very difficult to see, but I just wanted to let you know that it's there. The windshield is beautiful. The top of the dash is beautiful. I believe on the other side of the car, that same piece, you don't have to come over here, Quincy. No, the same piece is just fine over here. Other than that, boy, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your living, breathing condition report. That's what I do here at Celebrity Cars. You can go to celebritycars.com. If you don't like this one, you can look at a bunch of others that we have. But I'm your condition guy. I go over every car. You probably won't find this anywhere else on the internet. I look for chips, scratches, dings, all that kind of stuff, and I let you know about them in case you live on the other side of the country. Oh, I fall in love with the orange Camaro. I want to ship it over to me, but what's the paint look like? What's the whole thing look like? That's why I'm here. So I'm here to tell you that aside from, I got to be really picky here. Look right here. Again, this is metal. This whole hood's metal, but there's a small itty bitty crack right there. I mean, it's so darn small. Only I notice it because I've got to sell you this car, so I want you to see all the things. If you look over here, there's a little piece of dust got in the paint. I mean, these are the kinds of things that these are the only things I have to point out. There's a couple more of those little dust spots in that area that I can see of it. But folks, I'm not going to point them out. It's not the whole car. It's just in some certain little locations, and I'm pretty sure a darn buffer will probably be able to get most of it out. Here's your front grille. Like I said, it's a little RS on here. It's very cool. Again, all you got to do is grab these suckers and do this, and you're all good. There's really no, there's a, I don't know, I'm pretty sure that'll wipe off. But down here below, there's little to no road wear whatsoever. This car hasn't driven fast anywhere. It's just been cruised around, or we would see, rock chips and little nicks in here. You can look in here real well, and it's super nice and beautiful in there, and nice and clean. And if Quincy comes down just another couple inches, and I think I'm going to put this on the carousel later on, or I'm sorry, on the lift later on, so you guys we can get a video of the undercarriage of this car. I think that's important. We heard all these things that were done to it, and let's get underneath and see what it looks like. There's no scratches on either side of the bumper. There's no dents down there. Everything lines up real nice. All of this lines up real nice. All these body panels line up really nice. Are they, exacto perfect everywhere? Probably not, but darn close. This is a show car, folks. This is, ones you take to a car show and, win something. Because it's just mean. I'm going to do this, and I want to show you one of the most fabulous features of the car. You can stay right there, Quincy. Okay, hold on. Check me out. Look behind me. Look how big those tires are. It's coilovers, got a little tub situation going on. Since when have you seen a 68 Corvette that's got that going on the ass end? Check that out. This whole setup right there makes it the meanest Camaro to your local car show. I mean, geez, look at that. It's amazing. It's amazing. Everybody should do these to these cars, except for, the ones that are completely original and, got the big blocks in them and all that kind of stuff. But looking back here, I see a little bit of usedness underneath around the mufflers. As far as patina is concerned, but I'm very happy to get this up on a lift so we can all see underneath it. I'd like to see it too, and get a close up of these coilovers and stuff. It's a very, very expensive conversion, and these people did it, and they got it done, and this car is amazing. So, up here, since we're at the back bumper, I'm looking at the back bumper. There's not a blemish on it. This orange paint, there's not a blemish on it. These really unique exhaust outlets on this back bumper. This custom rear spoiler on the back of this trunk. This is all metal, folks. It's all, handcrafted. It's all steel. It's all steel. I checked it out. It's no fiberglass crap back here. It's wonderful. I don't see anything wrong. Down here, these seams, everybody likes to get a real good look at these seams. They're in wonderful shape. The frame around the rear window looks pretty darn good. I see a little bit of a mold dent right there. I'm being very picky again. Other than that, the rear glass looks super. I can see those great big speakers in the back there too, via the tinted rear window. It's beautiful. Once again, I've used a magnet. I ran all the way down around the bottoms of this car. I do it around all of them and let you guys know if I find anything weird. But check out these wheels. Look how beautiful they are. They're out of 100 as being new. I'm going to say these are down to about 70%. There's a little crud in here for some water buildup. I think some really good polish can probably make most of that go away. But there's no curb rash, and all looks good. Just needs a little extra attention in there. I'm pretty sure all that barrel and everything would clean up real nice. Working my way all the way down the passenger side of the car towards the front of the car, everything lines up very fair, I think. There's plenty of gap here, so you're not rubbing against the door when you're opening it up, and all this lines up real nice. I mean, geez, this is, it's super clean. This is a super clean car. Here's your front wheel and tire. You see a little bit more of that little patina going on in here, and I think, it would probably demand these wheels coming off and then some heavy polish and put them back on. You're all in good shape. Okay, we've looked at the nose. Follow me back here again. Actually, let's just stay right here, Quincy, and get this side taken care of. Here you go. Let's do this for just a moment. Real nice shape. There's no signs of markings from the door opening and closing because it's not on here correctly. Interior is super sharp. Custom console there in the middle. To hold the fancy sound system equipment and air conditioning and so on and so forth. The shifter's super cool. Check out this door. It's really, really nice, guys. I noticed this pad here on the driver's side door is a little shifted. You know, it's not perfect. I'm not sure how hard these things are to find. Probably pretty hard to find since this one's been, you know, slightly repaired, and it really looks terrific. All of this looks awesome. I'm going to close this door. Let's work our way around the back again. You know, actually, let me stare at this hood real quick, or the roof, if you will. Folks, it's beautiful. Every once in a while, I see a little, you know, dust bunny that got into the paint. Yeah, but I mean, it's really mild. This isn't one of those crap paint jobs. It's really nice, folks. Okay, driver's side, rear wheel and tire. It's a little cleaner in here. You know, this is a, you know, good 90%. It's real nice. Still needs to come off and get some extra polish in there, and it would be in good shape. The brakes, calipers, just like the other side, beautiful shape. I am looking at these body panels, folks. If you ever watch one of my other videos or any of the other videos, there's 300 plus online. You know, I stare at this like everywhere, and it's nothing's jumping out at me as being anything bad whatsoever. It's just a beautiful car, period. Once again, the body panels over here line up real nice. You know, maybe not exacto, but darn close. Like I said, you're still gonna win car shows with this sucker. And up here, at your front wheel and tire, a little patina going on into the barrels, brakes, everything looks super sharp. No curb rash once again on the wheels. Everything's super nice. I'm gonna spin this around one more time. We're gonna pop open the hood and the trunk. I don't have the keys on me, do I? No, I don't. You know what, Quincy? I'm gonna pop the hood. I don't pop the hood up here, in there. Right? There's no pulley in here, it's up front. Yeah. Very bottom? Very bottom. Oh, in here, there we go. Come on, Scott. You should know better. Paperwork says it's an LS1. It's an LS. How about that, folks? Air conditioning. While you do that, look around there, Quincy. I'm going to get the keys. Excellent taste building this car. If it's going to be orange, got to have those red calipers, got to have these, you know, kind of sort of two-tone wheels. Just a beautiful ride. I'm going to start it. Why not? Quincy's in a good spot so you can see everything going on. I got to find the correct key. Hood seemed to want to go down by itself, and that's quite all right. We are going to drive this in just a couple of minutes after we finish looking at it, but screw it, I figured I'd start it real quick. All right, shutting it down. Boy, is it beautiful and comfy in here. These seats are fabulous. I'm looking forward to the drive. Okay, gonna pull the keys out real quick. Oh yeah, come on over here, Quincy. Well, I mentioned that piece of door panel over there on the other side, and I referred to this side. You see it just kind of shifted a little bit. Doesn't line up real perfect, and over here it's moved. I'm not a body shop guy. I'm not an interior guy. I don't know what happened here, but it looks like something that could be addressed. But other than that, the rest of the doors, the door panel's getting in and out of the car. There's barely anywhere getting in and out of the car. Got some really nice hard floor mats in here to protect the carpet. The seats are in super shape. Check that out, Quince. Now, if you found this video first online, because you know this is a pretty attractive bright orange Camaro, go to celebritycars.com to see some real detailed photographs. You know, if the light doesn't pick up perfectly or not, or so on and so forth. Make sure you go to celebritycars.com to look up all the detailed photographs of this car. All right, let's climb in the trunk. And this trunk has been detailed. I believe the sound system, fancy sound system, lays back here somewhere. I'm not going to pull things apart, I don't think. Am I? No, I'm not going to pull things apart. I'm going to leave it just the way it is. Put your trickle charger all set up, ready to go. That means the battery's back here somewhere. All this is beautiful. Great paint job. Everything lines up awesome. Notice the word that I haven't said this whole time that we've been talking about this car is the word scratch. I don't think I've used that word yet. We talked about this little piece over here on the driver's side. This is almost the equivalent of muck. I'm not really sure. I'm not calling it a scratch. I think it was just done during painting and nobody really saw it. But there's no scratches on this car. Nobody bumped into it. No, there's no dings. There's nothing. This is a very, very nice resto-modded 68 Camaro. You've seen it in the trunk. We've seen it in the interior for the most part. Let's go get it out on the road, drive around the block, make sure it does all the things that it's supposed to do. We'll be right back. Here we are. Folks, I left something out earlier. I know a lot of you know that I'm a pretty big, Firebird guy, but first-gen Camaros are always the closest to my heart for sure. This one's been resto modded, appreciated just as much. It's awesome. The clutch is in. It's really hot out, so I'm not going to screw around in here talking about things. The odometer in this car shows 1,327. So I would presume since it's been built, it only has these amount of miles on it. I don't know when it was built. You have to give us a call and find out those things. I don't know when this car was completed and put together. The air conditioner's on right now. It's working just fine. We saw it up there in the engine compartment and pretty much, boy, it just looks new. And everything in here I'm looking at is beautiful. The black leather dash, this center console. There's a remote right here for your fancy sound system in here. Am I gonna play with, screw it. Yeah, let's see. That's quite the sound system. I'm gonna turn the air conditioner down just a little bit because it's pretty loud. This is very nice little dial here to turn the volume of the air conditioner for the record. You feel that compressor come on, you can hear that come on. Looks like I can't get the horn to do anything. Nothing. My headlights work good. I know we didn't turn them on. I saw them the other day though, and everything looks fine with the headlights. Here's your windshield wiper dial. There goes the compressor again. Seat feels incredible. I'm not going to put my seatbelt on right now because we're not going to go crazy, but I am going to get moving. So clutch in, first gear. Okay, let's check out these brakes. 40 miles an hour. 3, 2, 1. Okay. That's the first time I use those brakes. Did your seat shift a little bit? Okay, that's okay. I know, you got a little excited there. I'm going to try the brakes out again in just a minute because that's the first time I've hit them, and I'll report back. Um, the car was just started. We're not real warmed up yet. The brakes work. The brakes work fine. Are they stop you instantly? No. Speed bumps, wonderful. Coilovers, that was very, very smooth. Much like not even a brand new car. A car like this that's been addressed and had all the right things done. It's great. Wow. Voltage meter looks good. These gauges look great. Back on the gas. Great car. Down in the second. Turn signals on. Handling, the steering is, this is awesome. Yeah, this is a fine handling muscle car. How's that? Folks, everything's running great. This is ready to go. This is an expensive build. This is an expensive car. No doubt about it. I think there's probably some fine tuning that needs to go down, but really, it's all here. It's all ready to go. Every car, has issues, and every once in a while you got to tweak things. But this is obviously a newer build, and it's awesome. It's a great car. It's a great car. This is awesome. Transmission, the clutch is real light. Transmission does everything it's supposed to do. I've got no problems with it. Give us a call. You got any more questions? We're happy to talk to you about them. We're just learning about this car right now, actually, as we speak as well. There's no overheating going on. It's all great. Happy to have it. Give us a call, 702-818-1031. We'll see you next time. Thanks.